Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to episode 52 of the Unknown Comics Podcast.
That's right.
I'm Tanner.
Chris, and then we got Bradley with us today.
I'm Brad.
That's Brad, by the way.
Hey guys, this is Brad.
Hi, Brad.
Yeah. In case you didn't know who the voice over there is,
Brad.
that's Brad. He's been on with us before. This is your second time?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, it's 52 weeks of podcast. We've accomplished something,
It's
and I
actually more
doubt
than
a
52
lot of
weeks.
people.
We skipped a few there.
Well, 52 weeks of episodes. Let's
There
say
you
that, right?
52 episodes?
We have this is 52. This is episode 52. So we've done a full year.
I'm going to make the
podcast.
joke again so everybody can... Next week, we start the new 52.
Yes. DC, eat your heart out. So it's pretty cool. I bet there's a lot of people that have started podcasts and never met that mark. So it's pretty cool to
It's
say.
definitely a commitment for to do a weekly show.
Yeah,
That much.
You know, and it took us an extra month and a half. I think 6 extra weeks to get there. But that's
We're
pretty good.
consistent.
It's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of what we've done.
Yeah.
So sadly, we're missing a couple. We've had some sick people and some things like that. You know how it's going, but we're sad Brandon's not here with us. So hopefully he's doing okay, and everybody in his family's doing okay. And then, of course, the special guest Darren, who could be here right now, but he decided he didn't want to be here, so it's all good. But we got Brad.
Yeah, I'm just as good as both those guys together.
So not much to talk about today. We got some leaks.
Yeah.
Okay, what leaks you got?
There's rumors that Justin Timberlake and Charlize Theron have been cast for the MCU.
Okay. Ooh. I feel like I saw Charlize Theron not long ago. I didn't see the Timberlake one, but I don't remember what she was leaked as.
You think she'll be the new...
Sue Storm, but then that's... It's been confirmed that that's not true, but
Yeah.
she's still, talking with Feige about just, finding the right role for her.
Yeah, I could see her being in the MCU somewhere, but not that role.
She should be the new Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel or whatever.
No, Brie Larson's just fine. I don't know why so many people hate on Brie Larson.
I don't hate her. I feel like there could be better Captain Marvels, I feel.
Okay. Well, you
But
heard
that's
it here.
just me.
Brad hates Brie Larson.
This just in.
New leak.
Brie Larson, if you're listening, I don't feel the same. Okay?
You
are loved.
The views and opinions of Brad do not necessarily represent the views and opinions of Unknown Comics.
Of course
Yes.
not. Of course not.
Or me personally.
I liked her in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, well, who didn't?
She's Brie Larson.
But who would Timberlake play?
I don't know. That was not part of the leak. It's just
Robin.
that he's potentially cast as somebody.
See, I could see him maybe in some kind of an X-Men mutant thing. What did you say?
Nothing.
Robin.
Nothing. Let's move on.
So you heard it here first. Brad thinks that Marvel characters are DC characters now. Oh, wait, other way around. DC characters are Marvel characters. There's probably a Robin in the Marvel universe somewhere.
We should just move.
I don't know if it's Batman's sidekick, but it's a Robin.
Right. It's just dude who controls birds.
Wait.
That'd be cool.
There's also there's rumors
like a
going around
Suicide Squad.
of who's going to be the villain for Guardians Volume 3.
Okay.
And the theory is it's going to be High Revolutionary.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. That'd be interesting.
Possibly getting a Rocket origin out of that.
Yeah. Oh, the other one that was today was not really so much of an actor leak, right? But a little thing with Ironheart, how the main antagonist is going to be Obadiah's son.
Okay.
So, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, be really weird if that somehow turned out to be the kid from Iron Man 3 and Tony never knew.
That would be funny.
Yeah. Like, I hope that kid. What the crap? If only I'd known. Interesting there. Video games. There was a couple of things leaked today, but the only one I remember was the Fallen Order 2. Looks to be released at the end of this year,
Okay.
which is really exciting.
Yeah, I love that game.
Yeah.
I played through that game like 4 times.
Yeah. To be honest, like a lot of times when it comes to video games, I'll get to a point where I'm like, all right, this is just taking too long or whatever. But I got to do that one, and I was like, okay, that wasn't long enough.
Right.
It was actually a pretty short game.
I play until I get stuck. And
Yeah.
then I move on.
There was a couple times I did have to all right, I got to go watch some of his YouTube because I have no idea what the crap I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah.
I was like-
Especially with that game, because that game is like it's like half combat and then like half puzzles and like
Yep.
it's crazy. It's got everything in there.
But it was a good one. I liked it, so I'm excited about the second one. So that'll be pretty cool when it comes out.
Yeah.
Okay, main topic today.
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts ahead. If you haven't watched Boba Fett 2 like Bradley here, we're going to talk about Boba Fett 2.
I haven't got to it yet.
What?
So, but it's okay. He's still a nerd. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Again, spoilers. Boba Fett,
Spoilers.
Episode 2.
Spoilers.
Book of Boba Fett.
Right. Gotta say it
Chapter
right.
2.
Chapter 2. New chapters arriving every week on Disney+.
So they already got chapter 1 and 2?
Yeah, because they arrive every week.
I'm going to be double
week.
spoiled?
Yes.
I don't like that.
So
Stop
anyway,
the
you didn't
podcast.
miss much the first. You didn't miss much the first week.
Oh, okay.
The first week I was kind of disappointed. I was like, I don't know. But this week I was like,
It was definitely
all
really
right,
slow.
I'm cool. I like it. So, what were your thoughts on week 2?
I enjoyed it. I like getting to see his change of heart from bounty hunter to
Back to just a respectful Mandalorian.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
His time with the Tuskens is really cool. Even though he does look like Freddy Krueger.
Yes. Yeah. I was thinking about that. The fact, the original Mando Boba Fett suit was supposed to be all white. So I think it's maybe like a callback that he's just in white the whole time. I think it's maybe that's kind of where they're going with that. Just kind of seeing Boba Fett in this all white, like sheet looking clothes.
There were a couple little Easter eggs in there that I didn't notice just watching through.
Okay.
That station he goes to and kills all the gangsters,
Okay.
that's Tashi Station.
Oh, okay.
And the 2 humans there were some of Luke's childhood friends.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking they had a pretty big importance. I think so. I kind of figured they probably did. Just didn't know who they were.
Yeah. Apparently they only showed up in a deleted scene from A New Hope.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, so I thought that was cool. Actually getting to see the legendary Tashi
Is
Station.
this-
So we're gonna go ahead.
Is this starting is the Mandalorian in this at all?
No, but okay.
He's
So
rumored to make a cameo.
we'll help you with timeline. So this is after the second season of Mando,
Okay.
and he has taken over as the new
crime lord
of.
of
He's the new syndicate lord of Tatooine.
Okay.
not all Tatooine, just the
Just
Mos Espen.
Yeah, Mos Espen, like that area.
Boba is not Mando.
Boba.
Right?
Boba.
Okay, okay.
Boba, yeah. But Mando's not in
Basically-
this at all yet. This is Boba's
okay.
shirt.
Basically, after he breaks ways with Mando, he goes back to Tatooine and kills Bib Fortuna.
Yeah,
takes over.
Takes over. So first episode is just him getting all the kind of leaders around the area are bringing him
Basically, tribute. It's
tributes.
like watching The Godfather.
Yeah,
Right.
we accept you as our new. I
if
forget what the
he-
word they call him is.
They go all season, and he doesn't do something on the day of his daughter's wedding, then I don't care anymore.
But then you see there's one guy that doesn't really want to pay him tribute, so
It's
you
the
kind
mayor.
of it's the mayor. You kind of think he's going to have an issue with him. Then there's some bounty hunters sent out, or not assassins sent out to
Assassins.
kill Boba Fett. Of course they don't kill him because the show's over. If that was
That would be so funny if that was the way it's 2 episodes long.
What if
It's over, you guys.
what if it was 2 episodes and he died, and then they don't even tell you?
John
and then
Favreau would have been fired. Dave Filoni, you guys are out. Kathleen Kennedy's new contract's done. It would have been. They would have been like, the fans would have freaking outroared. You think the Capitol got stormed last year?
Right? God.
Everybody's storming Lucasfilm.
Yeah. Skywalker Ranch is just covered in people. It's like, I don't even do anything with them anymore. So, and then he starts having these flashbacks to before he was with Mando. You see how he survived.
The Sarlacc pit.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Sarlacc pit. He comes out of that. He eventually gets captured by some Tuskens. And then he's going through the slow process of eventually becoming a Tusken Raider.
So I feel like I'm simultaneously watching The Godfather and The Last of Mohicans in Space.
Yeah, yeah. So it's interesting because I think if you're following both timelines, well, you're going to see eventually there's going to come a point where he's going to need the Tuskens, and he's going to be able to call on them. That's kind of where there's building all
Yeah,
this.
you can.
So by
pick
the
that
end
up
of episode 2, there's 2 new huts in town, and they're kind of starting to say, no, this is actually ours and not yours.
because their job is cousins.
Oh, okay.
And so Boba's going to have to deal with that here pretty soon. And I'm thinking that the Tuskens are going to probably be his army.
So why are they just now coming? Did they not do was Bib Fortuna granted the grace of ruling in Jabba's stead? Or,
I think he mentioned the fact that there was something going on Hutta that was keeping them from coming.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm sure that's probably explained somewhere. I just don't remember where.
And I do wonder how the Hutts got so much power.
They've just had it forever.
Well, but they're not scary. How did they get it in the first place?
Yeah,
They're
it does
slow,
make you wonder.
giant slugs.
Because they're rich. That
is a big part of it.
Well,
yeah, but why?
That's why most crime bosses are the boss.
Yeah,
but how did they get there? They're just slugs.
Yeah,
Maybe
space slugs.
yeah,
Space slugs.
that's a big. I've wondered that, but I've never actually asked it out loud.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something out there that gives some history to that.
That would be a good topic to cover.
Brandon probably knows.
They're probably all Force users. You watch.
That would be a good topic for them to cover in High Republic, though, since the Hutts are kind of seem like they're kind of an early start.
Well, I mean, even in the High Republic, they've been around for. They own their parts of space, and they've owned it for some time.
Yeah, but sometime in the High Republic eras, I mean, that was a long time ago. It's closer to their origin.
Yeah, I mean, it may be, but even at that point, they're like I said, the parts that Hutt Space owns, those are their parts. Now they're not as far into like the Republic as they are now, right?
Yeah. Have y'all actually read High Republic?
I've read all the comics and all the novels except for the one that just came out.
Okay, and there is a Hutt in that story, right?
Correct. There's
sure.
quite a few. The one in the comics actually dies. She's in the books too, but she dies in issue 9. Yeah, issue 9. It's the one we had her on the cover with. She gets destroyed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they were trying to get Keeve to kill her, and she wouldn't do it. So then the Nihil just did it for her.
Yep. They were trying to get Keeve to prove the point that she was a evil person, and Keeve is the kind of the main person the comic book is focused on.
Right.
So there's some other people like Avar Kriss and Master Skier that they also follow, but
is she the one with the double green saber?
Yeah.
The green, the saber staff or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, so it's mostly following her story arc, but Avar Kriss is in there quite a bit as well. So, and then the books mostly follow a couple other. The main novel series kind of follows Master Geos, and he's kind of over this council in a way.
Yeah.
From everything I can see, Phase 2 of High Republic's going to get pretty dark.
Yeah,
I'm really
it looks
excited.
to be because a lot of the
concept art was the their little space station getting blown up.
Yeah. Well, they haven't really, in a long time, had to worry about the dark side, dark side of the Force. I mean, it's kind of this like really bright area for the Jedi. There's nothing dark or anything like that. So all this stuff that's happening to them is making a lot of these guys react to their emotions.
Well, yeah, they're peacetime. They're not wartime Jedi.
Yep.
So
this is new to them.
they're like, oh man, this might not be what I.
You think this is going to lead up to the downfall of the
Well,
High Republic?
we've seen in the comics, we've seen one Sith. There hasn't been a Sith anywhere else in anything else. And then the one Sith we saw was actually just like in a memory flash. So we still haven't really actually seen Sith at all. But there has been a lot of dark side stuff going on with the Drengir. So I don't know. I mean,
who are the Drengir?
the Drengir are the plants.
They're basically like the Flood, but for Star Wars.
Yeah. So the Drengir were trapped actually by Sith lords. They were so afraid of their connection to the dark side of the Force that it freaked them out. So they trapped him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But then the Nihil started planting little Drengir seeds all over the galaxy so that they'd pop up and start just raking havoc everywhere. So,
Great.
yeah.
Those guys.
But the main bad guy for the Nihil, Marchand Rowe, he's trying to become a Force user, and also he's got some new thing that can actually turn Force users to ash and actually completely nullify their power.
Wow.
So it's a pretty powerful weapon that we haven't seen in Star Wars before. So
We've barely seen it in the comics.
yeah. Logan Greatstorm, who was a Twi'lek master, he died in the end of one of the novels from it. It was just, like I said, just turned to ash. And then we've seen the two, Seret and Tesseret, whatever, those two guys have become, they're mind-bonded twins. And they both are just basically in comas right now because of it. So
Those are the white, the really pale guys?
Yeah. They basically share the same psyche, even though they're two different people.
Okay.
And of course, their bond to the Force is all connected as well.
Yeah.
So that Twi'lek that died, is that the one that was murdered that offshoot
Yes.
series is about?
Yeah, that's what the Trail of Shadows is about. Yeah, it's about Loden Greatstorm. He was actually captured by Marchon Ro, and that's the yellow lightsaber that Marchon Ro had for a while is Loden's.
Okay.
And then right before, that kind of pissed me off because they're like finally realize he's alive and they're saving him, and it's his old Padawan saving him, and then they're about to get off planet, and that thing goes and kills him. And you're like, what? I wanted Loden Greatstorm to live. So it was kind of frustrating. So anyway, so High Republic's been pretty good overall. Like I said, I just got the newest book. It just came out 2 days ago on the 4th.
Nice.
So I'll be listening to that and going through that. But Boba Fett's been good. Definitely recommend you going home and watching it.
Yeah, definitely.
Quit being a loser.
I keep seeing that we should be getting a Moon Knight trailer pretty soon.
Yeah, I was just talking to my kids about that earlier. I was like, it's weird. We know that Boba's happening right now, but nothing else has actually been announced yet.
A lot of people are thinking that Moon Knight is going to start the week after Boba Fett.
Yeah, which would be great. For some reason, my brain kept saying Miss Marvel was supposed to be this quarter, but then I saw something the other day that it looked like it's going to be late second quarter. So we may not see that until after Doctor Strange or something.
Yeah.
Or even closer to Thor.
Yeah.
Because it may affect all the Marvels. So.
I hope that Morbius being pushed again doesn't really kill a lot of the hype for the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of wondering if they had to keep pushing that because Andrew Garfield really has been in it the entire time, which would be just so cool.
That would be so cool.
Because it's now been pushed, I saw this the other day, more times than New Mutants, which kind of blows my mind. And then I also saw they filmed the entire Spider-Man No Way Home movie from the first time the trailer dropped and the latest trailer dropped. They filmed the entire No Way Home movie and put it out into theaters between the first trailer drop of Morbius and now.
Okay, okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
An entire movie, all of its COVID release date crap, and put it in theaters. It's been out for weeks now. All that happened in the time between the very first time the Morbius trailer was released. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. How do y'all like Jared Leto? Is that who's doing Morbius?
Jared Leto?
Jared Leto, there you go.
I think
As a
it's fine.
person, I think he's a jerk.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I haven't really seen a lot of his acting stuff. I've seen Joker.
Yeah, I think.
But I don't I'm not one of those people that really follows people's personal careers that much, so I don't really know much about.
I know him more as a musician than anything.
I'm surprised that he's 50.
That's weird.
That's so weird. I didn't even know he was a musician.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah,
he's a singer.
Oh. Nice.
So I'm excited to see. And again, I think that they said that they didn't feel like it was going to do as well because Spider-Man's still rocking the box office.
See, that's a lame reason because
I just feel like more people would go watch it.
I do too, and also
because they're still hyped. Oh yeah, let's go see Morbius.
Is there a end credit scene for that?
Not to connect it to Morbius, but there's things in the trailer to make you believe that they're connected.
Yeah, because the Morbius trailer, and again we've seen this since almost 2 years ago, that there's a poster in the background of Morbius where it shows Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man on the poster, and it says murderer.
And then in the second trailer, he mentions Venom.
Yep. He's trying to scare somebody, and somebody goes, "Who are you?" And he goes, "Oh, we are Venom." And then he goes, "Just kidding."
And then, of course, Michael Keaton is
Michael
also
Keaton
in the trailer.
Could be Vulture, or who knows? It could be Batman. I don't know how it's going these days. So
they're both arguing, "No, I am the Knight."
Yeah. But so I mean, it looks like it's going to be really good. I am sad that. I mean, they could have just pushed it to February. I don't know why they had to push it all the way to freaking April.
I think that's a lame excuse. For one, you would want to being in this Spider-Man character, you would want to ride that hype. But for number two, nothing's going to beat Spider-Man. He's the top grossing hero there is.
If you're worried about it not being, if it getting overshadowed by Spider-Man just a couple weeks after it's released, guess what gets released a couple weeks before it's going to get released in April? Oh, Batman. Mm-hmm. Oh, so they're going to push it again? I mean, they should have at least done it before Batman comes out.
It's the two characters that you really can't compete with as far as
Spider-Man and Batman, they're both going to hit $1 billion. It's just the way it's going to happen. I mean, so I don't understand that because that is a really lame excuse. So hopefully they don't move it anymore and we'll just get the freaking movie because I was really hoping to see that this month. But
Yeah, I was hoping to get some answers
to the whole Sonyverse.
to the whole Sonyverse thing.
Yep.
Because I'm a thorough believer that there's now a Sonyverse.
Yeah, and I think they've always kind of alluded to that. And I don't know, maybe we'll see Marvel do something else with some of the other movies that have been out there in the Foxverse, if you want to call it that. We know Deadpool is supposed to tie into the actual MCU, which it can now. And I think kind of in a way, Deadpool was already the first movie to have the multiverse because he fought on a helicarrier that was crashed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he already had all these little things that he talked about with all the different timelines and, so.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of created it, in my opinion, anyway. So
he was in a trailer with Korg.
Yeah, there's the Korg trailer. Yeah, which was for Free Guy. Did you see that?
I didn't.
It was so awesome.
It was a trailer that you should probably look it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it was Deadpool and Korg sitting on his couch talking about Free Guy.
Nice.
So
Deadpool's making all these jokes that just right over Korg.
You saw Free Guy though with this, right, in Orlando?
Yeah.
So it's such a funny movie. Love that movie. Yeah. So I don't know what else we have.
I don't know anything else.
That's it. You got anything, Brad?
I still haven't seen Spider-Man.
Okay, we're ready to the podcast now. Hey, did you know that all three guys show up?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, they're showing it everywhere now.
I've practically watched it at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they're showing little clips everywhere. So
yeah, I'm glad I saw that one opening night for sure.
we gave all of our employees 4 days. Wait, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We give you 5 days to watch it before you were. It was a fireable offense if you did that. So, somebody hasn't. It's Amanda.
She's shocked at you.
Yeah, I think he has to shave his beard now. What do you think, Amanda? God, what a loser.
I know. I play too much video games.
Jade, if you're listening, something's wrong. You need to get him to go watch Spider-Man.
Send him by himself.
If you sit there telling me I'm going to wait for it to come to, like,
DVD?
Yeah.
Hey, Eternals hits Disney Plus next week.
You know those little commercials where it says, like in the trailers, like, don't watch it on this size channel. Watch it on the big screen. Yeah, this is one of those. It's right.
Right.
Go experience it. I don't care if you even know everything that's already happened. It's
still an emotional roller coaster.
My whole life.
I know. I was like looking at the Tobey Maguire scenes and all that because that's my Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
with
right?
Tobey Maguire. And I didn't realize he was gonna be so old in this movie.
Both of them. They when Garfield first takes off his mask, for one, it was awesome. But for two, it was like, God, he looks so old.
Yeah. Well, if you just kind of like, if you saw him not next to Tom Holland, I don't think it would have been that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire is just old. Like, that wasn't going to change anything.
Right.
Youth pastor Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's just so great. Yeah, you don't get that. Shut up.
God.
After you watch the movie, then you can come back. We'll sit down and you can laugh.
Oh, man.
Well, all right. Well, I don't even know if we're going to get to play 40K now. Brad and I have to go watch a movie. No Boba Fett, no Spider-Man. He knows nothing.
Change your name to Jon Snow.
I've been doing really bad.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I've been doing really bad at my homework. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Wow. Last time I read this guy out of the podcast. Jeez. All right. Well, Tanner, what are we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, if you are watching us live right now, we're kicking off our very first Whatnot sale at 11 a.m. Central.
Yeah.
Ooh. So it's available in the App Store and the Google Play. So go download Whatnot, get signed up, follow Unknown Comics, and we'll see you at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Can I be in that podcast too?
No. We'll let you pull the orders and ship them. How about that? All right. Thanks, guys.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.